Hi there guys, I hope you're all okay. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another activity video, sticking with the theme of coping skills again. So what we're going to be making today is another sort of visual reminder of the ways that we like to cope, but this time we're going to incorporate the different feelings as well. So I've already sort of prepped some of the bits so you don't have to sit there watching me do it, but this is what we're aiming for. So I'm referring to this, I'm calling it a coping skills chart. So on here we can note down how we're feeling, and then here will be the different coping skills that we can practice depending on what emotion we're feeling. So all you're going to need is some card and some pens, or you can do a bit of cheating like me and do it on the computer so it looks nice and tidy. And then the only other thing I have used are these strange little Velcro gluey dot things, just because we'll be sticking things onto this chart. So the idea is that we can sort of stick things on, peel things off, so that it's reusable, so we can change it depending on how we feel on that day. So yeah, so you're going to start off with your bit of paper. You're going to have one bit that says I feel with a square underneath, and then I can, and I've put 3 boxes, so 3 different coping skills that I can try when I'm feeling whatever feeling we're going to be using. You can use more than 3 if you want to. Do at least 2, because the idea is that you then have options of, you know, what you can try and what might work, what might not work. So that's the chart itself, and this is what you can then stick up on a wall, hang it on your fridge, on your bedroom door, and yeah, great for if you struggle to communicate with or communicate about how you're feeling. But the next thing that we're doing is, so we're going to be making little cards to stick onto our chart. So 2 types. So the first one are little squares with the different, oh that's upside down, with the different emotions. So I have angry, happy, worried or anxious, scared, sad, and I've also put down mixed emotions, because I think sometimes people think that we have to sort of feel one thing or another, but sometimes we can feel all of the feelings all at the same time, so mixed emotions is an important one. So yeah, that's all the feelings card that I've made. Then you have to sort of keep them safe. But yeah, make as many or as little of these as you want to. I would recommend sort of make sure you're covering the full range of emotions, just so we can cover sort of any eventuality. So that's one half of the activity. Then the next one, we're going to be making cards that have our coping skills on them. And again, make as many of these as you can. If we go back to last week's activities where we made our A to Z of coping skills and we did our coping skills bingo, that will give you plenty of ideas of, you know, different coping skills that you can put on these cards. So I've included things like having a bath, doing some breathing exercises, going for a walk, talking to friends, reading a book, so on and so forth. So I've just cut them into little squares that will fit nicely on my chart. Again, I've made these on the computer because we all know that I cannot draw to save my life. So I've just put little pictures on them, but you can draw them yourself. You can just write down what they are. It's totally up to you. Get as creative as you can, as always. And then all you have to do is, so on the little squares in here, I've stuck my little Velcro dot things, and then the other ones are on the other sides of these little cards. You might want to make a little pouch to go with your chart to keep these feelings and the coping skills safe so you don't lose them. Or what you could do is make this, maybe laminate it so you can then sort of wipe. You can write them on each day, clean it and start again. So yeah, that's what we're doing. Now let's see what it looks like in practice. So let's go, what feeling can I put? So let's say feeling sad. So I'm going to place my little sad sticker underneath I feel, like so. So we've noted down how we're feeling. Again, like I said, this is really good for kids who struggle to communicate how they're feeling. So, you know, I've used the little emoji faces because, you know, who doesn't love a good emoji? So yeah, they pick the emoji that they relate to and they can stick it under there, rather than maybe, you know, if they struggle to find the words to describe what they're feeling. So pick an emoji, stick it on there, and then the next thing we can do is pick 3 of our coping skills to go underneath. So what can we do? We're feeling sad, I can talk to a friend, I can listen to music, and I can watch a funny film. There we go. So it looks sort of like that, then the idea is obviously we can change these. So let's say we've tried that one, so we've tried watching a funny film, we're still feeling sad, maybe we might want to change it for going for a walk. And yeah, so it's just a nice little way of looking at and mixing and matching the coping skills to the different feelings, because I mean these coping skills might also work for if I'm feeling worried or anxious, and they might be the same coping skills, or they might be different ones. Maybe instead of listening to music, I will do some breathing exercises. So yeah, like I say, a really great visual way of not just a reminder of ways of coping, but also to communicate to others how we're feeling and how they can help us. So yeah, quick and easy one today, short and sweet. I hope you've enjoyed that one, found it useful. Please do like and share if you have, and do comment below with maybe what your favourite coping skills are, or send me a picture of your coping skills chart. I would love to see them. So yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.